Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lashana. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe to my YouTube channel when I upload every other week. So today's vlog is going to be, I'm going to be doing videos about, it says who you are. So the vlog's going to be about who I am. So I'm basically have some questions. I'm going to read them and talk about myself. It's just about 13 questions today, and I'm going to be talking about the book that I have finished yesterday. The book. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait. All right, let's start the vlog now. Based on your core value. So I'm going to talk about myself. I am a person who likes to sing, likes to be creative, likes to dance, like to make videos, like to be on TikTok, like to draw, like to paint artwork, watching the news, read, and you know, talk to like my friends and all that stuff, you know. Based on your passion. I am passionate of being positive on my platform, helping a lot of people around the world, and just being myself in general. I am somebody who likes to give advice. I am somebody that likes to help you. I am somebody that's kind, sweet, respectful, and respect everybody's opinions and just show the world who I am as a person. And I am somebody who talks a little lower but likes to talk loud here and there. If you guys don't know who I am, I do like to talk loud sometimes. All right, okay. Based on your personality, um, I am somebody that likes to go out. I like to be goofy. I like to have fun. I like to makes myself happy and just do things that's right for me, like deserve it, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be about what this person said or what this person do. Like I love to do things based on myself and just have good ideas and always be positive for who I am. Because, I am somebody, when it comes to my personality, I'm somebody that loves to be positive and always show my gratitude towards other people and just show respect. No matter who you are as a person, I respect everyone respectfully and just appreciate whatever I do. If there's ever a time, if a person is negative with me, um, I try to block those things. I try not to let those things bother me too much. Like, you know how sometimes people will be on YouTube and if someone's negative, they like to say hurtful things. But when they realize said, they might be mean, you know? Okay. First, based on your identity. Um, so this is based on like if how to be positive and like when there's times when you're negative. So for me, when there's times when things are negative, because I'm always saying the negative, then I'll say the positive. When things get negative for me, hold on. All right, sorry guys, I had to pause for 2 seconds. So when things get negative with me, based on um, when people come around and they start to put negative things about your life and they make you feel like say you cannot do things. But when I switch it around and I'm like, maybe at first I'd be thinking, maybe they're right. And then there's a time I turn around like, no, they're not right. So I start to think positive and do things that's right and understand, who I am as a person. Because one day you might meet someone today, and the next day they end up saying horrible things about you. And then there's a point of you, like, you can just be like, okay, I don't need this person no more. Why me a business? Right? All right. The next one says, based on your hobbies. So I like to listen to music. I like to sing. I like to dance. I like to be on TikTok. I like to play with my piano. I like to play different songs. Um, I like to do music videos, like dance in my room and dance to the songs and stuff. I like to play games. I like to paint art. I like to draw. I like to do fashion. I like to be creative with my hair. I like to read. Um, I don't know what else I like to do. I like to do dress up, like do fashion videos. I like to put on makeup. I like to talk to my friends. I like to watch my favorite shows and, playing games and just do videos and just taking pictures like I like to do. Like so much things that I like to do, you know? Based on your skills. Okay, so this is based on sports, TV shows, and hobbies. I always for skills. I always think I would love to do is acting. But there's another thing that you need to work on if you're doing acting. You know when you have a script and you're reading the script, but you have to if you're going there, you have to memorize the whole script. I would love to picture myself being an actor. I remember this was like I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago when I went to this trip where people were acting and it was just it's so beautiful. Like I don't know if you guys ever heard about Romeo and Juliet, Romeo, that die Romeo, something like that. If you guys ever heard that, let me know in the comments. Like I always think of myself being an actor. Like it's so nice, you know. Based on your personality type, the eight type of ways. So you can answer my base personal type. So I like to see myself being outgoing. I like to do things that are fun and like don't be that type of person that if a person doesn't believe in your career, your life, or you should never doubt yourself in things. Like there was times in my life, and I'm not saying I doubt myself. There were things in my life where people doubt my life with, and I wasn't in no position where people looked at me in a way like saying yeah, you can never do this or you can never do that. And I always think of it like say, but this is my life. It's not your life, it's mine. So I always picture my life is to do something fun and just do something cool and creative. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be about you or she or whatever. It's your life. So I always look at my life say, you know, people would doubt me. And I always say, I want to do this, I want to do that. This was like 5 years ago when I was talking about acting, long, long time ago. And this is like when you have family and they tell you, oh, you can't do this, you have to go to school and you have to do that. Blah, 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 blah. But that's like, you know what? I don't let those things stop me from not doing what I want to do. Yeah, I might not think I can do that. But you see, if there's things that I had done when I was younger, maybe something would come up. Yeah. So don't never doubt anybody to tell you that you can't do things. Because I tell you, when I was younger, I had so much things I wanted to do and it was always doubted by. Yeah. Based on your accomplishments. So this basically means like if you have problems with connection with people and all that. So for me, when I was younger, I always faced finding friends in my life. I didn't know how to connect with people because who I was as a person, I could have just be on YouTube and talk to you guys. I was just too shy. I never had no confidence. No one did in business with me. That's it, whatever. So to a point where I went to school and I mentioned topic. Remember when someone subscriber was talking about bullying? I faced bullying in my early teens till now. And, as I got older, I realized the reason why I never had enough friends in my life back then is because I was too quiet, I was too shy, I was made fun of, I was bullied. Yes, I remember, crying and, just knowing the things that I struggled to make friends and I never had no one in my life that I connect with. But as I got older now, I realized that, going to programs, finding friends in my life, and I started to realize as I got a little bit more older now, I feel like, you know, people will feel like, say, you would never have friends in your life, you would never stay connected. And all those bullying that affect me in my own life make me feel like, say, maybe no one would never like me because I can't have no friends in my life. But as I got older, I realized, say, it's those people who didn't want me. They had a problem with themselves. So now, since I have friends that appreciate me, um, for me, I felt like, said, this is my life. This is how life should be. Because not everybody's going to like you unless you find out who your real friends are. And then ever since now, I have friends who I connect with, and since I've been on social media, yes, most of you guys might not like my video, but you guys still give me good comments to make me feel like, say, I can do this, I can accomplish this, and things will come to me. So after that, I felt so much better. I had friends that made me happy, appreciated me for me. And now I feel like, say, this is how I wish my life was when I was younger. But I never had a lot of friends back then. And the friends I have now changed me than the ones I had before, you know? So those were the struggles that I faced. Based on your goal, what is a goal that I want to achieve? My goal is to do better. Don't make too much mistakes. Believe in what you want to do and what you want to achieve. Because there's going to be people out there that not going to believe you, that not going to care about you. Because nobody in this world, except for you, can make your own self happy. Nobody can. So for me, I want to do things that make me happy, not like what anybody wants, because they're not you and they'll never be you. Right? All right. I made myself laugh. Yes, girl. Based on your beliefs. Um, if someone says they believe in God. So yes, I am somebody who I am. I am somebody who's a Christian and I do believe in God. I watch church every Sunday. Sometimes I watch church on TikTok. Sometimes I watch church on YouTube just to bring my life together and being in a position where, my life was always not the perfect life as other people think. But right now, I'm happy for who I become and how I grew up and how things can start. I'm not going to say my life was perfect and my life was the best, but at least since I've been watching church, everything has changed my life a little bit. I'm not going to say the relationship can be right or the certain people who make you feel out of place, but you're doing something that's right for your belief. And that's why I do things that's right for me, not what anybody else thinks, right? Based on your lifestyle, um, type of good food and all that stuff and clothing. The food I like to eat, I like to eat very, say, healthy. Now and then we'll have fast food, and and my favorite clothes are like bright colors, and I like to match my style when it comes to clothes. And you know, just having nice, real people in my life that would change me. And I feel like, things could be better when you're with the right people. It doesn't have to be what you have or what you don't have. You just be with the right people. Okay? And the last question is based on your education background. Um, so I'm somebody that was into art, science, um, like like history, and I was a person that was always into like music, like instruments. I remember in my middle school I used to play violin and the flute. So I was always that type of person that was into type of stuff. And oh, I always loved to be in a choir, like singing songs in the choir. Like I remember I used to sing Michael Jackson, Heal the World, and Together by High School Musical. I used to have the paper with all the songs I used to sing in choir. It's so nice. And when I look at my life now, I feel like, say, I can grow and I can do things that's right for my life because there's so much things that block our life in. But now you can look at it and be like, don't make no one block your life. You do what's something that you achieve. God will see it and He'll give me a brighter future. He will give you a brighter future. And believe me, you're going to have the best future in your life. Okay? But now, on to our final talk. Let's take a break and we'll come back to the next. All right, everyone. Now, we're going to talk about Britney Spears. The book that I had finished yesterday, The Woman in Me. Take off the mic so take this so y'all can hear me better. So, let's get right into this video and then we'll end. I'm going to tell you, I got this book last month and I finished this book yesterday. And believe me to God, this book is like a documentary about how your life could be and how you started when you were young until you got older. This basically means about how she struggled when she was young till now, based on family, friends, relationship, kids' life, experiences that she's facing. And I read this book and it kind of reminds me about how my life is. And that's why it's very important if you're doing a video about yourself, you should always say who you are as a person. So people could be like, "Oh, she's someone like this. Oh, she's someone like that." Believe me to God, I would recommend you guys buy this book. And the reason why I like this book is because I've always had a huge fan of Britney Spears. Always been a huge fan of Britney Spears. And today, I always known Britney Spears was somebody who been through situations with like friends and relationships and breakup and people who doubted her life, and when they see other people do things, they put her in the situation. I want to show you a picture of her actually. This is a picture of Britney. Very beautiful. And she did a song 2 years ago with Elton Johnson, called Hold Me Closer. And to talk about the women that inspire her in this book. And what I think about this book, it's not like say me read the book and think I don't know what it means. It basically talk about her life and what she faced when she was young till now, and what her parents was putting her through for the past how many years. And she's always saying for the last 13 years, like when she was younger, she faced so much in her life. And I feel to myself that a book that's so powerful can actually help it change your life. Because when she did this book, and I saw this on the TV, and I was like, there has to be a way for me to buy this book because I'm not a huge fan of Britney Spears. I'm even wearing the shirt of her right now. It's under this. Wearing Britney Spears. And you guys saw a video when I had the shirt on. But the point is about this book, I will literally would say this book is a 10 out of 10. I love how it started. I like the things that she was doing. There was things that she did that were bad back then when she was very young. But you know what? Sometimes when you really look at life, everybody had things in their life that they face. And you know what? What I want to say, this book right here has changed my life. And at the part, there's a chapter that I like. Let me put this down. Okay, this was the last chapter, page 74. Okay, so I'm gonna read the part that what was my favorite at this last part. It says freedom means being goofy, silly, and having fun on social media. Freedom means taking a break from Instagram without people calling 911. Freedom means being able to make mistakes and learning from them. Freedom means I do not have to perform for anyone on stage or off stage. Freedom means that I get to be as beautifully and perfect as everyone else. And freedom means the ability and the right to search for joy in our own way on my own terms. So, this was the part that tells me that anything that I wanted to do in my life, I do not have to do what anybody wants me to do. So if you felt like your life was messed up and your life wasn't perfect because other people wanted you to have a perfect life, they can't tell you that because it wasn't you that tell you that you wanted that to happen. You make that happen because when a person tell you what you cannot do, people will think of you like say, "Hey, why y'all do it?" It's just like if a person says you should do the idea and another person tells you don't do the idea, but the other person takes it back. You go and be like, but why they told me I should do that? And then another person does it. So when I read this book, it kind of gave me a situation about how my life should be. It doesn't have to be about what other people think. It doesn't have to be what other people's opinions be like. But you have to do the opposite and be like, say, hey, I'm going to do this. No one can tell me what I cannot do. So if a person tells you that you cannot do nothing, your life will change you. And if you guys are interested in this book is really amazing. Right now, if I want to read this book again, I'll read it again because I finished it yesterday. So if you guys want the website it's here. I will put it in the description. But I will tell you in this video, I'm going to be telling you facts about myself, who I am as a person. In this video is going to be who I am as a person and what you do for your life and how to change your life better because there is nothing you cannot do what other people cannot do or what they cannot say. Because right now, I never been this proud to do something that I never expect it would be because I was very impressed when I got this book. I'm like, you know what? Let me get this book. This book would change me. This would change you. Believe me to God. It basically describes how she's facing. You know, there were times that her parents had to throw her favorite stuff away and took her life away. Sometimes they even took her own kids away. But all I can tell you is that I love this book. And if you guys are a Britney Spears fan, buy this book. You guys will love this book. This will change your life. This will change your happiness. It might not be as other people think, but those were the words that I like in that book that I just read to you just now. So if anybody ever doubted your life, change it back and do it. Cause them same one gonna look upon you and tell you that you cannot do it. It's just like if a person looks at me today, I will stand nice and tall and say, "Hey, you guys might look at me like I'm this, but now I'm somebody who is strong and believes in God and do something that's right." Because no one cannot tell you except for you. Okay? But other than that, that is it for today's video. In this video, I hope you guys will like this video, this topic, who I am as a person, and I hope you guys like this video. And I just want to tell you before I end, this is my last video for February that I'm filming, and I will post this video. So I will be taking a little break because there's still more vlogs for you guys to watch, and until I will come back in March to do more. And the videos that I will be mentioning, I will tell you before I come back from my little break. Create a story time, share a video that start with why, make a video about things, anything, favorite songs, favorite album, favorite games, and favorite apps. So I will be doing those videos for you. And yeah, okay. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video when I post it. And believe in yourself, believe in your career, believe in your life. These are the words I'll tell you today. If you feel like no one didn't believe in you, I will tell you I believe in you. And if you feel like you can't, do. Believe me. Okay? So I'll put the website for this beautiful book. And I hope you guys enjoy these videos and enjoy the questions that I have mentioned. Okay? Bye. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys on my tomorrow's vlog. Bye.